Hi everyone, it's Nick. This is your November 2023 mid-monthly reading. So we're covering the second half of November, but of course whenever you watch this is whenever you're meant to watch it. I hope you guys are all doing amazing or doing better than yesterday. We're going to go over each and every zodiac sign like I always do, starting with Scorpio since we're still technically in Scorpio season, depending on when you're watching this, and then ending off with Libra. But all the zodiac signs will be always listed below, and I think YouTube also kind of like shows the timestamps that I include, so very easy to find. You can listen for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. All in combination might make better sense, or one or the other might resonate more with you. It kind of just depends. And if you don't know your moon rising, you can check for free online. There's a bunch of different websites. You just need your date of birth, your time of birth, place of birth, full name, stuff like that. Very simple, not that difficult. But I'm sure by now most of you probably already know those. What else? If you want to follow me on my different social media accounts, everything's listed below. Instagram, TikTok, second YouTube channel. If you want to check out my poetry book that I always show in my videos, that is also linked below and available on Amazon if you're interested. And as always, I appreciate your love and support, guys. Liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It means a lot to me, and I wouldn't be able to be here without you guys. So thank you so much for your continued love and support. Okay, what else? Yeah, if you like this video, let me know in the comments. All right, so let's go over the what's going on in the sky, astrology in the sky for the second half of November. Okay, and then we'll get straight to your zodiac signs, and we're gonna go over your positive affirmation message from the universe, except it's actually your message from the Mermaid Oracle since we're in Scorpio season, water vibes, get it? And then your animal spirit message, your crystal, your general overview message, love message, what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, and then your advice at the end. All right, so let's get straight to what's going on in the sky for the second half of November. So this one is a repeat from the weeklies, but never hurts to hear it again if you haven't heard, or if you did hear it. On November 19th, we have Pallas, the asteroid, moving into Scorpio, and Pallas is an asteroid that is like the warrior of justice, peace, etc. So I explained in the weeklies that this very much so gives me like the energy and the vibe of how they say, people buy off feelings and emotions rather than logic. So around this time, it may be your best interest, or if you want to prove a point, state your case, state your claim, or have someone kind of side with you, reason with you, you want to use emotions, you want to use feelings, you want to pull at the heartstrings and tell a story, instead of facts, numbers, logic, science, stuff like that. Not saying you can't use that, but you want to lean more towards making someone feel what you're trying to say, kind of like sympathize or understand your story, etc. And that will most likely help things maybe go your way a little bit more, okay? Especially since we are in our Scorpio season, water energy, so people want to feel, they need to feel like they know what you're saying or understand you, and not just be, all logical about it, okay? Then on the 22nd of November, we begin Sagittarius season. So we shift out of Scorpio, fixed water, into mutable fire Sagittarius. Woo! Let the fun begin. And this is like holiday season, depending on, who celebrates and who doesn't, but it's definitely going to feel more fiery, more spontaneous. Sagittarius is all about adventure, beliefs, fun, freedom, and so it's definitely going to be a different vibe, maybe just a little bit more like chaotic, a little more lighthearted, positive, a very positive, loving time, but can be kind of maybe a little overwhelming for some people. Okay, and then it's just gonna like spice things up a little bit, I guess, lighten things up after the intensity of Scorpio season. And then on the 24th of November, we have Mars moving into Sagittarius. So we're going to be more motivated to do things, to take action if we feel it. This is motivated by feelings and emotions and excitement, and we're really going to be passionate or be excited if this thing that we're doing or working on gives us like freedom, adventure, goes with our belief systems, our ideas, you know, traveling. This could be a time when people are more passionate or going to be traveling, seeing family, taking on activities, adventures, all sorts of stuff like that. So we might have more energy, more enthusiasm, and we're definitely going to want to like not feel restricted or not feel like restrained. We're going to want to like be free and do what we want to do and la da da da, you know, and like probably have more energy to have fun. And then on the 25th, we have another asteroid Ceres moving into Sagittarius, and Ceres is like the mother, representing protection. So now Ceres moving into Sagittarius, we're definitely going to be more protective over our freedom, our, you know, individuality, our belief systems, and doing what we want to do and doing what we feel, and really like protecting that, like protecting your peace, protecting your happiness, protecting your beliefs, and, you know, that kind of energy, and being kind of like passionate about that. All right, and then we do have Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone who may celebrate here in America. And then we end off the month on November 27th with a Gemini full moon. So information overload. We may feel like we have all the information we need, or it may be kind of overwhelming, and you may need kind of like a mental break at this time. It just may feel like there's too much information, there's too much this and that, or a lot of socializing, or a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts. Maybe our brains can feel a little bit like scattered all over the place, or you may feel like you have all the right ideas, you have all the right thoughts, and maybe have had enough conversations to know what you need to let go of, what you need to hold on to, what needs to remain, and what needs to be washed away or blown away, I guess. Okay, so around the Gemini full moon, just be mindful, you know, don't allow yourself to get too overwhelmed or too bombarded with too much information. If you need to take like a little bit of a mental break and just kind of clear your mind, this would be a great time to do so. Okay. All right, guys, so that is all for the second half of November. Let's get straight to your readings, okay? All right, so let's start with Scorpio, since we're still in Scorpio season. All right, so hi, my lovely Scorpios. I hope you guys are doing good. So Scorpios, your first positive affirmation for the second half of November is, I am someone who makes a difference. I am someone who makes a difference. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up, at night before you go to bed, or whenever it pleases you. But I am someone who makes a difference, especially if maybe you've been going through a time when you feel like, you know, like, what's my purpose? Do I even like make a difference? Am I, you know, helping the world? Or like, what am I supposed to be doing? Just know, whether it's small, big, you have one person in your life, 10 people in your life, tell yourself, I am someone who makes a difference. And even if I feel like I'm not doing it right now, I can get there, and I can do small acts, small things to feel like I am making an impact and I'm doing good, or I'm putting good energy out there into the world. All right, or like my efforts are appreciated in this little small acts of goodness that I do that affects my friends, family, or, you know, whoever is in my life. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 2. So number 2 may be significant or mean something to you in the second half of November. And it says, I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. I like it. So it's like you're protecting your boundaries. You're setting your boundaries. You're like, nope, I'm not going to allow anything that's going to like make me feel less than fabulous, or hinder my growth, my progress. And I'm laying down the bricks, putting up the walls so that I can protect my peace, protect my happiness, protect, you know, everything about me. All right, and then your message from the universe, but I switched it up for this time using the Mermaid Oracle, since we're in your water season. So whenever I get to the water signs, the water seasons, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer season, I use the Mermaid Oracle instead of the message from the universe. So just in case you're wondering. This is card number 40. So number 40 or the number 4 could also be significant or maybe mean something to you guys. And it says yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pinning. All right, so either you or someone in your life is missing and longing or you or you for someone. So there's this energy of missing someone or missing something. Maybe you haven't seen a person in a while, maybe they had to leave, or you're missing them, you wish you could see them or hang out with them. Maybe they're in a different place or live in a different place, and so you can't physically be together, or they had to go away for some reason, or maybe someone you haven't talked to and you really wish you could connect with them because you miss them. And or maybe someone here could be missing you. Okay, as your animal spirit message, you guys got the kiwi, and the kiwi is here to remind you to do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So do a walking meditation each day for the next week or so. That is your advice from little Miss Kiwi. So if you can, if weather permits, maybe go for a little walk. It doesn't have to be anything long. You don't have to walk 5-10 miles, but maybe go on a little 15-20 minute walk outside to the park or in your gym, or around the mall, Target, you know, whatever floats your boat. But a lot of times I like walking out in nature. I think it really does help you reset, and especially if you can like remove electronics or not be listening, watching to anything, just kind of like, you know, take on your environment, and that can really help clear your mind, clear your heart. If you are, you know, you just need a little reset, or you just need like a little breather. So do a little walking meditation. Doesn't mean you have to be like, you know, meditating and reciting mantras and stuff while you're walking, but just kind of like use that time to like clear your head. Okay, all right. And then as your crystal, you guys got bumblebee jasper, and it's associated with the sacral and solar plexus chakra. It increases physical vitality and helps fight off infections, promotes the acceptance of change, new opportunities, and transformation, and helps to increase your self-esteem and decision-making, and can enhance creativity, confidence, and honesty. And an affirmation associated with bumblebee jasper is, I easily accept and work with the changes on my journey. I easily accept and work with the changes on my journey. So bumblebee jasper might be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in the second half of November. All right, my beautiful Scorpios. So what's the general message here for you guys in this next little while, these next few weeks ahead? It looks like you got luck on your side. The wheels are turning, especially maybe after this Scorpio new moon. I feel like there's a new beginning, a new opportunity coming your way. It kind of feels like there's this big shift, and you may feel like there's been this big shift in energy, or like this new chapter that's going to be commencing or beginning in your life. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you've moved to a new place, or you're going to accept a new offer or a promotion or a new project, or you know, something with your finances or work, or an opportunity, you know, school, or even maybe a relationship. But I feel like it's more so with like your work, your finances, projects, hobbies, something like that. Although it could be anything, or like a new life change, a new life move. Maybe you recently moved to a new place, or bought a property or something, or renting out a new place. But it feels like there's good karma coming your way. Like, I feel like if you've been going through a lot, or you kind of feel like, I feel like I've been having so much bad luck, that's about to change. And it's like you got like a reset button has been pushed, and now you get like a fresh new start. You're in a whole new, like, maybe more positive algorithm that actually maybe suits you or is more on your wavelength. So the tides are turning, and I think you're gonna be at the right place at the right time. Good luck is on your side, so use this to your advantage. Don't let it go to waste. Take opportunities when they come your way these next few weeks. If you receive some cool opportunities, offers, chances to do something that you never done before that like maybe kind of scary, take it. Most likely take it, because this is once in a lifetime. You may land a really great deal on something, or get to an opportunity to speak at an event, or work on something that you're like, whoa, like that's amazing. So there's a lot of good luck, blessings coming your way, abundance. I see money, finances, and just like the opportunity to actually like maybe build and create a new life for yourself, one that's actually better and that makes you happier, and that suits maybe more of your needs and your wants and your desires. So you have an opportunity for a new beginning. You're gonna have good karma coming your way, and especially if you've been like putting in the work, you've been taking action, you've been, you know, doing your best to be a good person and make certain changes, transformations in your life, you're gonna see this even more. okay? And it doesn't even have to be like really big life, like major things, although I do feel like it's like kind of a big deal, like big things. And you're gonna feel that energy like, whoa, I'm just like getting kind of lucky now. It's weird, but it's not really that you're lucky. It's that you've created this luck for yourself. You've been setting this, you've been kind of setting the environment and putting in the work behind the scenes. And now it's like karma is kicking in. They're rewarding you. You're receiving rewards. You're receiving gifts. This can be a really positive time for you, actually, the second half of November. And I see you kind of really getting the chance to maybe do something, work on something, or do things that you've always wanted to do, where you're like, now it finally feels like the right time, or like now I'm finally getting my moment, getting my chance, getting my, moments of fame or moments of glory. This can be a really great time for that. Like you may make, if you have a business, your business may take off, you may get a lot of sales. If you're a content creator, influencer, you may, go viral or gain a lot new support, subscribers, followers. Your product, your service may get shown everywhere. Like I just see a lot of great opportunities, major abundance, big blessings, your money going up. And it all depends on you being confident enough in yourself to take on new things, new opportunities, and don't be afraid to start again. Don't be afraid to start to do new things, and to kind of take it on, even if it's not familiar. Okay, so opportunities, meetings, negotiations, anything that comes, take it, go for it, especially if you feel like it's the right thing. Don't let your fear hold you back. Okay, so love it. I love it. So excited for you guys. Okay, and then when it comes to your love life, your love message, it's make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. So if you found someone, or you've currently, talking to your sweetheart, or you're kind of putting yourself out there, manifesting your soulmate, your other half, make the effort, okay? Show interest. Don't play hard to get. Don't play all these mind games and tricks. Like, no, that's nonsense. Like, we're not in, junior high and high school. Like, make the effort. Let someone know that, you care about them. They're special, your intentions. Because at least if you put yourself out there, they'll either reciprocate or they won't. And you'll know, okay, all right, no worries, no hard feelings. But you want to make sure someone knows your intentions. And if they are, treating you right, show them a little love. Let them know that they're appreciated, okay? All right, and then what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I miss you dearly. I miss you dearly. So that kind of goes along with your mermaid message. So who's missing who? Looks like someone here is missing you. Who could it be? Maybe you just like got off the phone with this person, and maybe you just saw them. You got, they dropped you off after your date or something, or they had to go away for the weekend. You're just like, I miss them, or like they miss you, and you guys are just like attached to the hip. It could be that, okay? So this person, whoever this person is, they miss you. They're thinking of you. They care about you. They can't wait to see you or talk to you again. Or maybe when you guys go to sleep, they're like, no, don't sleep. I'm gonna miss you. It could be like that kind of missing, which is like so sweet. So someone's missing you, you're maybe missing them, but I feel like it's very like warm, it's like a very like warm and fuzzy kind of feeling. It's not like, I haven't seen this person forever, or like, it's not like a breakup kind of thing. It's almost like someone who like misses you as soon as you leave. Like as soon as you're not there with them, they're like, oh no, stay. It's cute. All right, and then lastly, as your advice, it is about fear. Your ego thrives on fear, yet cannot be present around passion. Find your passions, face your fear, and be honest, get present, and let go. I love that. Your ego thrives on fear, but cannot be present around passion. So find your passion, then you'll face your fear, be honest, get present, and let go. So if you're passionate enough, you're not going to be fearful. So kind of ride on that passion, use that Sagittarius energy as we transition out of your season and into Sagittarius season. Get excited, and don't let any fear or any little voices in your head stop you from living your best life, okay? All right, my lovely Scorpios, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, showing love and support. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading and your weeklies and then your monthlies and so on and so on. And then very soon, maybe sometime in December or before the new year, I will have your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or what's going on with you. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your season, and see you for your next reading. All right, take care. All right, so now let's move on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday in November. Your birthday season is coming up very, very soon. So very soon you guys will be first and all your readings will be posted first. So yay, happy birthday guys. All right, so your first positive affirmation is I am light energy. I am light energy. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I am light energy. Everywhere I go, I light up the room. Everywhere I go, I am the party. I am the life. I bring everything together. So all of the lights, I'm light energy. I like that. All right, and then as your second affirmation is coming from card number 10. So number 10 could be significant for you or mean something to you in the second half of November. And it says, I recognize and stand in my power more and more every day. I recognize and stand in my power more and more every day. I love that. So tell yourself that, practice that as much as you can, or just repeat it after me. I recognize and stand in my power more and more every day. I love that. All right, and then as your message from the Mermaid Oracle, it's card number 27. So 27 or the number 9 could be significant or mean something to you as well. And it says, adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for some time. So it's like, Jesus, take the wheel kind of energy, like letting go of all your fears, all your worries. It's almost like you're just floating. You're just like, you know what? I'm not going to stress anymore. I'm not going to let the heavy things, the complicated stress and worries and fears weigh me down. I'm just going to float, live life, enjoy. It's my birthday season soon. Like, let me just relax. I like it. So letting the higher force take over, and because you probably feel like you've already done your part and now you can kind of relax a little bit or enjoy. All right, and then as your animal spirit message, or maybe you've been feeling so overwhelmed that you're just like, oh, you know what? Universe, God, angels, whatever you believe in, just take the wheel. You know, I leave it up to you now. I've done my part. Could be that kind of energy too. All right, and then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the condor. And the condor is here to remind you that you're too enmeshed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. All right. So yeah, I think that the last part of that message is more probably your vibe, where like you're letting the universe, God, your angels, whatever, take the wheel because you've been too overwhelmed or too in a situation that you feel like you don't have control over or the answers, and you're just like, you know what, just whatever the universe decides, I'm just at its will now. So the condor is reminding you you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So if you've been kind of like zoned into something and you can't figure it out, or it's still complicated or stressing you out, or you're like, oh, I can't, like, why is this not working out? Kind of take a step back, look at the bigger picture, okay? Or get a second opinion, maybe come back to it, take a break, and maybe then you can kind of like have like a different perspective, or have a new pair of eyes once you kind of step back a little bit and see, okay, let me zoom out, and maybe that'll help me in this situation. When you're kind of too in the zone, sometimes it's necessary to kind of step back a little bit to see, maybe I've missed some things, or maybe I'm too focused on one thing and I keep repeating that and I need to like change my method or something. Okay, so zoom out. And then as your crystal, you guys got flower agate, and it's associated with all the chakras. It encourages self-growth, has seeds and flowers that represent one blossoming and one reaching their full potential, and the other reaching their full potential. And great for entrepreneurs who are wanting to grow their businesses, increases passion as well. And an affirmation associated with flower agate is, I am capable of blossoming into my full potential. I am capable of blossoming into my full potential. So flower agate could be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. All right, So, my lovely Sagittarians, what's going on with you guys, generally speaking, in the second half of November? Okay, so I really feel like you're coming into full power of your own energy. Like, you are fully feeling this Sagittarius energy. I feel like a lot of you are either like really great, you've gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge from your experiences, and maybe some of you like are like teachers, natural born teachers, and you can literally be like a teacher professor at a school, or like you teach something about your experiences, your adventures, stuff that you learned, you know, your philosophical ways of thinking, and some of you, like, you teach without even without putting effort, like without even knowing that you're doing it. Like, you have this way of like expressing yourself, or this like immense positivity and like good vibes that really inspires people. And maybe this is something that makes you money. Maybe you are a teacher and you share stuff online, social media, or, you know, at a school or something, and this is your profession, possibly. But this could also be something that you're very serious about. Like, you take your knowledge, your experiences, your belief systems very seriously, and you are consistent with it. You practice what you preach, and it may really feel like in this next little while, you're really like perfecting that, refining that, like where you're really practicing what you preach and leading by example. That's exactly what I'm feeling. You're leading by example this time. Not saying that you weren't before, but now you're like really leading by example, walking the walk, not just talking the talk. You embody wisdom, you embody knowledge, you embody experience, you embody positivity, optimism. It's like you're a walking, living representation of all these things, and people learn from you just by you living, just by you speaking and watching you, observing you. And a lot of you, like, you have your ish together, like things are going well, maybe with your work, your business, school, your finances. And even if it's not, it's about to like get really solidified. You got all your ducks in a row. You're at a point where you're probably feeling really proud of yourself, or you're going to be feeling really proud of yourself that like, man, I like got it all figured out. Like, dang, how did I do this? You might be like giving yourself a pat on the back, like, ooh, I did that. I manifested this. Like, wow, like I'm pretty cool. Or I'm like, you know, I'm a boss. Like, I'm really proud of myself. Whether it was like you finished something, you kind of impressed yourself with something that you did that you never thought you would do. Okay, if you're dealing with someone, it could be another Sagittarius like yourself, or maybe a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone rising in Venus, and maybe you guys are like business partners, or you work together, or you're really like on the same page, and you're building something really substantial, really important, and really amazing. Okay, so I think you're just getting really serious, but also having fun with it. And I think you're at the point now where like you have everything, a lot of like most of the important essentials in your life that you need rooted. There's a system, you got the schedule, like things are going really well for you guys. Okay, and I kind of feel like you found like your rhythm, you found your balance now with things, with school, work, family, relationships, you know, whatever you have going for you. I think you kind of have your rhythm, you have your flow, and things are working really well for you at this time. And yeah, it looks like money, resources, material, finances, all of that is like, you got it figured out. Okay, like you could teach some people about these things. Maybe that's something you're very passionate about. And I feel like now your experiences and the wisdom that you have is like priceless. You're like, oh, I'm so glad I went through all that, because I'm like I'm so much more knowledgeable now. Maybe some of you are like self-made, or you're working on becoming self-made or self-employed, or having your own business or something, and you're really good at what you do. So be proud of yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, and I'm proud of you. Okay, all right. And if you're still, you know, in the grind and working towards things, keep going, don't stop. Okay, you will reach your goals, you will make it. All right, and then as your love message, you guys got, it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. It's safe for you to love. Well, if you needed a sign, there is your sign, my loves. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So maybe you're with someone, or maybe you're dating someone, and you've been kind of like, is it safe? Can I really open my heart to this person? Or, you know, should I tell them how I feel? Well, maybe this is the right time if you feel like, you know, things have been going well. Or if you're, you know, putting yourself out there again. You're going to start dating very soon. Just go into it with an open heart, you know, be cautious, and don't be naive, but also don't be so like cold and like have this wall up. You want to, you know, if you want someone to be open with you, you kind of have to be open as well. All right. And then what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, my soul yearns for you. My soul yearns for you. Wow. So whoever this person is, their soul needs you. Their soul is like, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, I need you. So this is what someone's thinking, feeling, or maybe may say to you, like, oh, my soul like misses you, like I need you. And this could be someone you're seeing right now, or maybe from your past, or is going to be coming into your life. I like it. All right, and then as your advice, it's about movement and moving. Get outdoors, be at one with nature, cherish the home for your soul, your body. So get outside, get into nature, cherish the home for your soul and your body. So move around if weather permits, or if you're skiing or you're in the cold, go play with the snow or go to the park. Like, get outside, move your body, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, I hope you guys enjoy this, especially for you guys. If you ever feel like you get like claustrophobic, or you get like writer's block, or you feel like kind of antsy, just go outside, move your body a little bit, dance or shake it off, do some jumping jacks or something, and I promise it'll probably help you at least a little bit. You're like, okay, I feel better. Like, maybe if you're sitting for too long, you need to like move around a little bit, and then you're like, okay, all right, I feel a little bit better now. Okay. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next readings and your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies. And then very soon, before 2024, I'll have your 2024 yearly predictions at some point posted. So we'll see how I make it happen with so much going on, but be on the lookout for that. All right. So thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or what's going on with you guys, and I'll see you and talk to you very soon. Take care and happy birthday. All right. So now let's move on to Capricorn. What was that? I don't know. I was like writing on the air. All right, so hi Capricorns, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. So Capricorns, your first affirmation is I am me. I am me and nobody else. Yes, please practice saying this. I am me and I love me, and I don't want to change myself for anything or to be anybody else. I am me. Love it. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 47. So 47 or the number 11 may be significant for you or mean something to you in the second half of November. And it says, I care for myself. I give myself what I need when I need it. I care for myself. I give myself what I need when I need it. Nice. So take care of yourself. If you need something, get it. You know, don't deprive yourself of your needs and your wants. All right, and then as your mermaid oracle message, since we're still in Scorpio season, it's coming from card number 29. So 29 maybe, or again, 11 could mean something to you. And it's Lemuria returns, earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. Beautiful. Okay, so Capricorns, maybe at this time you're going to really need to kind of like conserve your energy, your emotions, your love, your warmth, or you know, how you take care of yourself or how you take care of the people that you love in your life. You're going to really have to conserve your energy for these things, because maybe there's your energy is going to be needed at this time a lot more. So you're going to have to really like take care and balance out maybe your emotions, your feelings, love, stuff like that, and not spread your energy too thin. All right, and then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the spider, and the spider is here to remind you to trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Nice. So here's the spider. And again, it says, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So maybe some of you are writers, or you know, you're very creative, or you like stories, movies, music, stuff like that, or through, you know, things that you create, you just like to tell a story, or you're someone who, you know, whatever, in your way, however you tell stories, whether it's music, art, projects, whatever, tell your story, get creative, okay? Or how you decorate or something. All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got black tourmaline. and it's associated with the root chakra. It's a very grounding stone, protects you from EMFs, removes negative energy from the body and your home, and encourages cooperation and optimism. And an affirmation associated with black tourmaline is, I am protected on all levels. I am protected on all levels. So black tourmaline could be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. Okay? All right, so my dear Capricorns, what's going on with you guys, generally speaking, in this second half? All right, so I do feel like there's maybe a reunion, reconciliation, or a reconnection going on, maybe between you and another person. Maybe it is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be, could be any sign. But it's like you're coming back together with someone, or even if you guys are still in each other's lives, like you never left or whatever, you are now reestablishing more peace, more harmony, being more lovey-dovey with each other. And you may have a new beginning, start something passionate, something fun and exciting together. And it's like something gets rekindled, or like the love and the romance like maybe gets sparked back up. And if you were maybe separated, or maybe you're having issues or fighting or something, you may come back together, and this time it may feel like even better than it did in the beginning. More romantic, more fun, more connected, just more enjoyable overall. So you may have a reconnection or a reconciliation with someone, or you may be seeing someone from your past that you haven't seen. And I know the holidays coming up, so maybe you're seeing family, or your old nephews, nieces, grandchildren, aunties, grandmothers, etc. Or you're kind of going back to your childhood. It's like you are reminded of the things that really felt important to you, or you connected with, and you're doing that again, but this time with someone that you love. It's like if with your new spouse or your child or someone that you love, you show them where you grew up, or where you went to school, and it kind of just brings back old memories, nostalgia, that kind of energy. So some kind of reconnection or reconciliation, maybe sparking back new love, new excitement, and you may have an opportunity to start something new again. So it's like the love is being sparked back, whether it's romantic, but doesn't have to be romantic, but it kind of looks like it could be romantic. And you're gonna be maybe having more fun now, or enjoying yourself a lot more. You may do a really fun activity together, or it just feels like you're more excited now about this. So you may have more, you may be more in your feelings and showing excitement, fun, and it just may feel, it feels like you can feel it now. It doesn't feel like bleh, like boring or whatever. You like, you know what, I like how this feels, and I'm excited, and I'm so happy this is happening. So I like where this is going. All right, and then as your love message, you guys got heart-to-heart conversations. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So this may be a really good time to have heart-to-heart conversations, discuss how you feel about each other, be open, be honest, transparent, and it's actually probably gonna go pretty well. And then what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, Capricorn, is I feel heartache. I feel heartache. So this could be someone from your past, or maybe someone you're dealing with right now or will be dealing with, but this person feels heartache for whatever reason. Maybe they missed you. Maybe they were, kind of going through it because you were not talking, or they were going through some things when, before whatever you and them happened, or they missed you, okay? Or this person's going through some other things that maybe isn't not involving you, but it kind of hurts them. So that could be something that comes up once you guys do have like a heart-to-heart conversations, like, yeah, I was dealing with some things, or I've been dealing with this, and it's, it's really kind of upsetting, or it's kind of breaking my heart, but I know I'm gonna get better, or I really missed you, I'm so glad we're back together, I'm so glad we're talking again and reconnecting, and it feels so much better. So they may express something that's been hurting them, okay? And it may not be you. And then as your advice, you guys got intuition. Your intuition and inner voice never tells anything other than the truth. Quiet your mind, push doubt out of the way, and then act on your wisdom. You hold the power within you. You already know what to do. So follow your intuition, Capricorn. You know the answers. You know what you need to do. It's just about actually doing it and not second guessing yourself or doubting yourself. All right? All right, so Capricorns. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. I'll see you for your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then before 2024 starts, I will at some point have your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. Stay posted, and it will be coming at some point. All right, so thank you so much for being here, showing love and support. I appreciate you guys, and I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. All right, so now let's move on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, how are you? Hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Aquarius, your first affirmation is I am optimistic. I am optimistic. I am positive. Please practice saying this. You guys kind of match with me. Although this is kind of like brown, but it looks more bronzy on camera. I don't know. Anyway, so I am optimistic. I am optimistic. Please practice saying that, especially if you feel like things have been going wrong and you don't have a lot of things to be like happy about right now. Don't fall into that. Tell yourself, nope, I'm positive, I'm optimistic, I choose to be happy, I choose to see that there's going to be better things happening, and I'm not going to let whatever's happening in my life right now bring me down. I am optimistic. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 35. So 35 or the number 8 could be significant for you in the second half of November. And it says, I love myself, I respect myself, and I accept myself exactly as I am. I love myself, I respect myself, and I accept myself exactly as I am. So please practice saying that out loud. I feel like maybe a lot of you really need that, or like it's just something that you really needed to hear and something that you need to practice for yourself, especially if you're going through some things right now. Your Mermaid Oracle message is coming from card number 44. So 44 or the number 8 might mean something to you. And it says homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So some of you are going home or getting to visit home, or maybe spending some more time at home, or a person, place, or thing that feels like home, and you're going to finally maybe be a little bit more comfortable, maybe be more settled. Maybe if you recently moved or you are about to move or bought a place or moving, you finally now are kind of like establishing yourself and like, oh, okay, now it feels like a home, or I'm glad to be home or go home. Okay? All right, and then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the dog, and the dog is here to remind you that your loyalty and faithfulness may be misplaced by serving too many masters. Your loyalty and faithfulness may be misplaced by serving too many masters. Woof, woof. So dog is here to remind you that maybe you're doing too much for too many people, or you're kind of being loyal to too many things, too many people right now, and maybe you need to kind of tone it down, or just kind of retract your energy a little bit, because maybe not all those people deserve that or need so much of your loyalty right now. Okay? All right, or like devoutness. Okay, and then as your crystal, you guys got larvikite, and it's associated with the root, throat, and third eye chakra. It clears the mind of cluttered thoughts, gives one inner strength to overcome battles, grounding, and helps repel negative energy, stimulates psychic ability, encourages youth and vitality. And an affirmation associated with larvikite is, my inner strength moves mountains. My inner strength moves mountains. So larvikite could be a great crystal for you guys to check out in this next little while. All right, guys, so what's going on with you in the second half of November? Okay, so some of you may have Aries somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And I feel like most likely it could be like a man or a masculine energy, okay? Someone who could be really headstrong, really hard-headed, very kind of like in your face. Maybe doesn't have bad intentions, but is kind of like, you know, I'm the leader, what I say goes, you know. Maybe it's like a boss, manager, father figure, grandparent, someone you kind of have to like respect. And I feel like this person is coming to see you, or wants to see you, or wants to talk to you. And it's like they're coming to extend their hand as like peace, like they want peace with you. They want to make things right. Maybe you guys had an argument. And actually, now that to think about it, from just like your weekly readings that I kind of somewhat remember, you guys have been having some issues with someone, so this maybe could be that person, possibly. But this person, I think, is trying to make things right with you, or they want peace, they want to talk. So basically they want to talk things out, so they may come visit, or they may try to call you, text you, or make arrangements for that. But it looks like they want to talk over some things, because prior, maybe you guys may have had some issues, arguments, or you may have ended things on a not so good note, and they want to talk now. Maybe because of the holidays, you're going to see them for holidays or something, or they just want to make things right with you. And I think they really do want peace. And although they may not, you know, they may still believe what they believe and do what they want, I do feel like they're trying to put their pride and ego aside and be the bigger person, or maybe do what's right. But I do feel like they want to have a talk with you, and you know, adult to adult, let's be honest, let's work things out, let's be at peace, let's not be fighting, let's not be petty, let's talk through some things. And I do feel like they have good intentions. Like, I don't see any like bad, negative, shady energy with them. So like maybe you may kind of like not really want to talk to them, or kind of still be upset or be pissed. But I do see that like they are trying, or like they want to, they don't want to let ego, pride ruin everything completely between the two of you. And so I do feel like they're coming with a genuine energy. So they may be calling you, texting you, wanting to reach out or make arrangements to see you, talk to you, and talk over some things, so you can now advance forward and not be stuck in this weird limbo, awkward energy between each other. Like, they want to like, okay, can we move past this? Can we move on? Can we just keep it pushing? You know, keep things peaceful, harmonious, and just like keep it cute, and not let this become this like big, never-ending like resentment and anger towards each other. So that seems to be what's going on, or maybe what may be coming up for you guys. Okay. And I feel like some of you may not want to see them, may not want to talk to them, but I do feel like the conversation may actually be helpful, or you may be surprised that it does help resolve some things. Okay. So communication, resolving, talking through, advancing forward. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, you guys got, pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right. And then what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is, I don't know how to express myself. I don't know how to express myself. So whoever this person is, whether they're from your past, present, or future, they have trouble communicating. They have trouble putting their words or their feelings, their thoughts into words, into, you know, communicating it and expressing themselves. So maybe you got to give them a little bit of grace, because sometimes they may not know how to say something in a way that's like, you know, nice and peaceful. They just like say it and blurt it out, and it can maybe be taken the wrong way, or maybe people could get very offended easily, but they just have trouble. Like, they don't know how to like make it sound all like nice and proper, and you know what I mean? So it's not an excuse, but maybe this person deserves a little bit of grace, because they just sometimes, they're a little bit too honest. They're a little bit too blunt, too bold, you know? So sometimes it's good to understand someone and know, okay, this is just kind of how they are. Let me try not to take it too personal, but also see where they're coming from. Okay. Lastly, as your advice, you guys got dream. Okay. It's kind of like, you know, a parent, you know, maybe a father who, you know, is like really tough and strict on you guys and had raised you a certain way, but you know, they love you. It just, sometimes they like put you in your place and they tell you something so that you don't do stupid things, you know, and you get mad. But you know they're doing it out of love. They're not trying to be a DICK, okay? Or they're not trying to like be mean, but they're trying to like do it for your own good, like that kind of energy. But sometimes we may get upset, but really they're doing it out of love, you know? Okay, as opposed to someone just being nice and fake to your face, but really it's not with good intentions. All right, lastly is your advice. You guys got dream. Signs are being given to you through your dreams. Keep a dream journal to write what you remember when you wake. Reflect on your dreams often, as the message will unfold when the time is right. So keep a dream journal, or just write down your dreams on your phone, your notes or something, right? Like Thursday at it's 8:30 a.m. This is what I remember, blah, 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 blah. Like write it down. Keep a little log of all your dreams and things that come through, whatever you remember, as soon as you wake up, because the most likely you could forget later on. So do it as soon as you wake up, you know, as random as it may be. And sometimes you can refer back to it and it may make sense. You may be like, oh, okay, like I think that's why I saw this, or that's why that appeared to me, because you may be receiving some messages through your dreams. All right. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a busy time, but I'm going to try my best to get it all done soon. Okay? So love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what's going on with you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Send you lots of love, peace, hugs, good energy. All right. So now let's move on to Pisces. All right. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Hope you guys are doing good. All right. So Pisces, your first affirmation is I am determined. I am determined. Yes. I will get it done. I will do it. I will succeed. I can do it. So I am determined. I am determined. Maybe you need a little bit of push, a little bit of a boost, some motivation. There you go. All right. And then your second affirmation is coming from card number 8. So number 8 could be significant for you or mean something to you at this time. And it says, God created me to fulfill a unique purpose. I have a special gift to offer to the world. God created me to fulfill a unique purpose. I have a special gift to offer to the world. Beautiful. So you can also practice this, especially if you maybe sometimes feel discouraged, or you lack vision, or you're not sure what you're meant to do. Just know you do have a specific purpose. You do have a special gift. We all have different gifts, different talents, and you're meant to show that and present that to the world in your own unique individual way. Okay? Your mermaid oracle message, since we're still in Scorpio season, is card number 26. So 26 or the number 8 could be significant or mean something to you. So again, 8 is repeating again. So I really think you're going to be spending a lot of time doing something, getting stronger, perfecting your craft. You're going to be doing something a lot, or spending a lot of time working on something right now. Okay? We'll get to it, I guess. So it says air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. How I'm supposed to breathe with no air? Remind me of that Jordan Sparks song, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. So I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of talking, maybe a lot of kissing, maybe a lot of exchanging ideas with someone, or you're going to have there's a lot maybe that's going to be going on, or a lot of things that you're going to have to like breathe in, breathe out, digest, express, explain, and exchanging of energies. Okay? And then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the emu, and the emu is here to remind you that this is a good time to go on a new adventure. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Nice. So maybe some of you have been thinking to go on an adventure, or go somewhere new, or try something new, try something different. Go for it. This is your sign. Do it. All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got blue calcite. And it's associated with the throat chakra. It removes negative emotions, promotes the voice and communication, relieves your nerves and anxiety. Great when recuperating or needing physical healing. Encourages calmness, rest, and relaxation. And an affirmation associated with blue calcite is I release my negative thoughts, embracing positivity and optimism. I release all my negative thoughts, embracing positivity and optimism. Nice. So blue calcite may be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. Okay? All right, guys. So what's going on with my dear Pisces, with all of us at this time, or the next little while? Okay, so some of you may have Virgo in your chart, or maybe Earth, like Taurus, Capricorn, but I feel more so Virgo. If not, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or just the energy overall at this time. So lots of Earth energy. So I feel like at this time, in this next little while, you're going to be kind of busy. You may go a little MIA because you may have a lot of things to do with work, school, studying, projects, cleaning up, organizing. You may have a lot of deadlines you need to meet, or a lot of things you got to get done. And so you may be a little bit MIA or not as social because you're trying to like get everything done right now. And you don't want to rush through it at the same time, but you have a lot to do, but you can't rush it. So you're kind of just like taking your time, keeping a good pace, finding your rhythm, maybe finding your system, your routine, your schedule that kind of works for you. But I feel like right now you're taking some time to really like get things done. And again, I think that's why the number 8 was probably being repeated for our reading. I say that because I'm a Pisces too. Okay, so I feel like right now you're going to be doing a lot of healing, a lot of getting work done, focusing on maybe your work, school, career, finances, even your own spirituality as well, and like taking care of yourself, healing, focusing on your health. And maybe you're investing more in your health, in making sure you're eating good, exercising, or vitamins, you know, whatever it is that you do or you take. And I feel like you're definitely like organizing and doing things alone. You may have to do a lot of work alone at this time, and you need kind of some space. So this could be a time for all my Pisces. You may be a little MIA, you may have to get a lot of things done, but once we're ready to come out, we'll come out and play. But you may need some space, you got to do some things, you're going you're going internal, and it just feels like you need to focus. You're kind of like removing distractions right now because you got to focus and get a lot of things done. But the stuff that you're doing, it's like you can't rush it, but you're moving as fast as you can, but at a constant good pace, but taking baby steps, one things at a time. You know, it's kind of like if you're I guess the perfect example right now, like decorating your Christmas tree. It's like you're trying to get it done fast, but you obviously can't rush it because like things will fall apart. You're moving as fast as you can, but like taking your time to perfect it. You know what I mean? So you're like perfecting something. You're perfecting your craft, you're perfecting your schedule, your art, your work, your health, and you're just kind of taking your time to make sure it all comes together. But right now it's like you need to focus. You're like, silence, I need alone time, remove the distractions, let me get everything done. So it's like you're busy, but you need like silence. You need to be like left alone right now so you can get all your stuff done. Do what you gotta do, okay? I feel you. All right. And then when it comes to your love message, it's about forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So in your love life right now, you may need to forgive, learn, move on from things, and not hold any grudges, or just give people some grace. Know that, you know, everyone's a little bit stressed, everyone goes through things, and we just kind of have to like not be so hard on ourselves and be so hard on others. And then what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm working on balancing my energy. I'm working on balancing my energy. So whoever this person is, it feels like they know that they need to kind of work through some things and work through their own energy, whether, you know, it's like, you know, finding, you know, being good vibes, good energy, positive, making sure they have enough energy and not losing their steam. So they're kind of working on bringing things back to equilibrium right now. So at least they're aware of this and they're trying to make some changes. So they're working on balancing their energy, okay? And then as your advice, you guys got protection. People are draining your energy daily. At the beginning of each day, put yourself into an unbreakable bubble that nobody can burst. Your energy is now protected. Nice. So yeah, at this time when you feel kind of maybe a little bit busy, overwhelmed, you kind of have a lot of things to do and you're trying to perfect it, go into each every day and imagine this like beautiful iridescent bubble that's protecting you, keeping you safe, and no one can pop it. Even if they try to touch it, you're like unbreakable, you're untouchable. Okay? All right, so Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then very soon, hopefully, I'll be coming out with your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. I'm trying my best to get it all done. All right, so let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now let's move on to Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you guys are doing amazing. All right, so Aries, your first affirmation is, I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. So please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up, at night before I go to bed. I am blessed. I have amazing things coming my way, and I'm happy, and I have lots of good things coming, and I'm not going to stress, and I'm not going to worry about things that are out of my control. So I am blessed. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 3. So maybe number 3 could be important or significant for you at this time. And it says, I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. Nice. So repeat that as well. If something is hindering you, hurting your peace, your health, your mindset, your mental health, be like, nope, I'm not gonna worry about this anymore, and I'm gonna let this go. Okay? Your Mermaid Oracle message is coming from card number 42. So 42 or the number 6 could be significant for you or mean something to you at this time. And it's wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, accelerating movement. So it feels like some of you at this time are gonna have this like boost in emotions and energy, and maybe get like a feeling more refreshed. It's kind of like if you splash your face with cold water and you're just like, oh, okay, you kind of like feel better. You kind of feel like a little bit of a reset. I feel like you may get this new surge of like energy, of emotions, of power, and it may really help kind of like wake you up or get you like ready to take on the day. And I do recommend that, kind of splash your face with like cold water in the mornings. It may not be like pleasant, but it really does like wake you up. All right. And then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the platypus. And the platypus is here to remind you to stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Stop complaining and focus on the blessings in your life. Nice. I like this. Because a lot of times we do have things to be grateful for. We do have blessings, but we don't see it, or we're focusing too much on the negatives, or focusing too much on the things that aren't going right, that we aren't giving enough time, attention to the things that are amazing, that are blessings in our life. Okay? All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got carnelian, and it's associated with the sacral chakra. It boosts your libido with the vibration of love. It sparks creativity, restores vitality and motivation, improves circulation, and purifies the blood. And an affirmation associated with carnelian is, I embrace my joys and passion, and the world becomes a reflection of my very best. I embrace my joys, my passion, this world becomes a reflection of my very best. So carnelian could be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. All right. So Aries, what's going on with you guys? Wow, okay, this is very fitting of like the messages we've gotten so far. So I definitely feel like in this next little while, it's like you're really letting go. You are releasing things that were stressing you out, that you were spending too much time thinking about, worrying about. Maybe you were feeling sick, or it was like making you physically sick, dealing with these things or dealing with these people or person. And you're like, this time you're waking up, you're like, don't nobody got time to be stressed. I don't have time to be worried, to be depressed. No. I don't have time for this. I'm too cute for this. I'm going to be happy. I'm taking back my life. I'm going to be positive. No one's going to like make me miserable. No. I'm going to choose to be happy and enjoy my life. And anything that's hindering that, I'm letting go of. And if it was someone, it could have been an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe some miscommunication, arguments, someone who was like making you feel like you shouldn't speak up, or whenever you talk to this person, there's always like fights and arguments or misunderstandings, and you were too deep in it, or you were thinking too much about it, or to the point you were feeling stuck and it was stressing you out, or you were worried, or you're like, oh, this is like making me sick and I don't want to deal with this. So you're finally like kind of getting over that. Whether it's like you're detaching, you're letting go, or you're choosing not to let it affect you anymore. You're like, I'm too cute for this. I'm protecting my peace. I'm protecting my happiness. I'm protecting my whole life right now. And you're kind of like re-motivating yourself. You're re-inspiring yourself. You're like, you know what? I'm going to go outside. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to get my tea or coffee and go to the store and, just perk myself back up and make myself happy. I'm not gonna sit here and be down and depressed. Like, nope, nobody got time for that. So I really like your energy. It feels like you're taking back your power. You're not letting anyone bring you down, even if there are haters, naysayers, salty Sallys, negative Nancys, whatever there is. You're not letting what people say, think, their opinions, or things, maybe people, places, things that you feel like are trying to block you, are trying to hinder your growth, or stop you from what you're doing. You're like, I'm not gonna let this bring me down. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna inspire myself and motivate myself, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep this engine running. And it feels like, you know what came to mind? This is like a weird random image. It's like those zombie movies, you know, and someone's trying to like get away, they're driving as fast as they can, and the zombies are trying to like holding on to the trunk or to like the end of the car. I feel like you're like the car, you're like zoom, you're like, I'm not holding back, I'm not letting them get me, I'm gonna get away. And you got some zombies like still holding on, but you're not stopping, and you're going as fast as you can. Eventually they're all gonna like fall behind. So I feel like that's you kind of taking off. You're like, I'm not letting them eat me. I'm not letting them stoop me to their level. So nothing's holding you back anymore, and you're taking back your power. You're overcoming your fears, your doubts, blockages, anything that was holding you back. You're like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And if you were sick, you know, maybe you were dealing with health issues, or you were mental health or something, you are recovering from that, you're healing from that. And it's like, it took you, it's like your own mindset, your own motivation, your own inspiration that's getting you out of that. You're like, nope, screw these people. They can do, say, think what they want to do, or say and think what they want to say. I'm not letting it affect me anymore. Like, do what you want, think what you want, talk all the smack you want about me. I don't care. I'm not letting it affect me. So I like it. It just feels like you're gonna be unbothered, you're keeping it pushing, and you're regaining your energy, regaining back your momentum. Okay, love it. All right, and then when it comes to your love message, got deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, but you may already know this, or you kind of already been feeling this possibly. So this may just be confirmation for some of you that there is deception. Someone in your life is or was wearing a false mask, but you may already know this. And then what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. Okay, so whoever this person is, maybe it's from the past, present. Sorry, I felt like I had like a hair here and like tickles me. I'm feeling hopeful. So this could be someone from the past, present, or in the future, but this person is feeling hopeful, maybe hopeful that you'll talk to them, or that things will get better, or that you'll give them a chance, or, you know, that something will work out. But maybe their hope is all they're gonna have. I don't know, because it could be that same person who was wearing a false mask. So they may be thinking that they got one over you, and they may be very unpleasantly surprised that, nope, it's not gonna work this time. All right, and then as your advice, you guys got insight. You have all the insight you need within you to decide. Be true to what it says. Stop contemplating a decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve you. So you have all the insight you need within you to decide, to make your decisions. Be true to what it says. Stop contemplating your decision. This is only allowing fear to creep in where it doesn't serve you. So if you know something as true, know something as fact within you, stop doubting yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop being like, oh, well, maybe I missed something. No. You know what it is. You know the facts. Don't defend someone if you know straight up that they're guilty. If you know, you saw with your own eyes, you heard, don't make excuses for someone, okay? You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to know. Now you just gotta like stand by it and believe it, okay? All right, so Aries, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, so on and so on. And very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 predictions, but be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try my best to get it all done in time. Okay, so take care, guys. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. All right. Whew, let me get a sip of water. Okay, so now let's move on to Taurus. All right, so hi Taurus, how are you? Hope you guys are doing amazing. So Taurus, your first affirmation is I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Yes, please practice saying this out loud. If you can in the mornings you wake up and at night before you go to bed, I am peaceful, I am at peace, and I'm protecting my peace, and no one can disturb my peace because it's something that lives and is within me. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 29. So 29 or the number 11 may be significant or mean something to you. And it says, I value myself in the highest regard and it shows. I value myself in the highest regard and it shows. Nice. Repeat that one as well. Your Mermaid Oracle message is coming from card number 25. So 25 or the number 7 could be significant for you. And it says the Selkie and her skin. The Selkie and her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity. Reclaiming your authenticity. So you're really getting back to maybe like yourself, to who you are, not letting anything affect you, being more unbothered. Maybe you're rocking the more natural look these days, or whatever feels natural to you, you know. But it just feels like you're really embodying and embracing who you are without letting other people affect you, or their thoughts, their opinions, criticisms. You're like, you know what? This is who I am, and this is authentic to me, and I love me, and I love myself. All right, and then as your animal spirit message is coming from the shark. And the shark is here to remind you to trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Like the shark, if you smell blood, see blood, it's probably blood. All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got amethyst. Amethyst, and it's associated with the third eye and crown chakra. It reduces stress and anxiety. It's called the healer of people, animals, and plants. Reduces migraines and headaches, reduces addictions and OCD as well. And an affirmation associated with amethyst is I am calm, peaceful, and relaxed throughout my mind, body, and soul. I am calm, peaceful, relaxed throughout my mind, body, and soul. So amethyst could be a great crystal for you guys to check out or maybe look into in this next little while. All right. Whew. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Taurus, you guys got a killer reading. I feel like you guys are thriving. You are feeling alive. You're killing it. Ooh, money, money, money. That's all I see. That's all I see. That's all I feel. Here, money, 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 abundance, blessings, great things. You guys are killing it. It seems like in the next little while, you could be really, really happy with how your finances are going, your business, school, money, your career. Some of you could be involved in a family business, or maybe you're getting a family business passed down to you, or you're receiving a family inheritance. You may be receiving assistance, or someone is giving you a big lump sum of money or a great loan or opportunity. You could also be in a position where you're giving back because you've been so fortunate, or things are going so well for you. You are giving back. You are helping someone. But it feels like now there's like a really great balance, a really great flow. You're paying attention to the right things that are bringing you income, making you money, bringing in all this abundance. Some of you could be married, or maybe you're in a serious relationship and you maybe are with someone who's very wealthy or doing really well for themselves, or maybe this month or later in the next few weeks is going to feel like, whoa, like we just hit the jackpot, or things are going really, really well. So family-wise, maybe things are going well, or with your relationship. Well, I think that was a toilet or something. If not, it can be with your career, your work, your finances. Like you are like getting everything that you want. Money is flowing, abundance is flowing. Like, whoo, you guys are killing it. So you're paying attention to the right things, and because of that, you're receiving a lot of blessings, and you may be paying it forward and passing down the blessings or some abundance to someone else in need, or because you know someone helped you back when you were starting, now you're paying it forward and doing it for someone else. But it really feels like you're in a really great position right now. Things are going well, and if it's working, keep up the good work, keep the pace, stay focused, grounded, paying attention to the right things. Work, money, finances is doing really well, or you're doing really well, okay? So keep up the good work. And it feels like if you are in a relationship, things are going really well. You guys are like, you know, working as a team. or your person, if you're married or you're in a relationship, maybe they're doing really, really well and you're going to be able to benefit from it, or vice versa. Okay, so money, family, gifts, blessings, abundance, like, whew, you're just killing it. You're living your best life and no one can tell you different. So treat yourself, reward yourself. All right, and then as your love message, you guys got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passion, beautiful. What someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is it will happen in divine time. It will happen in divine time. So whoever this person is, maybe you made a wish, maybe you're like, oh, I want this for Christmas, or you told them something that you're, kind of trying to manifest maybe, and they're like, oh, it's going to happen in divine time, or something between the two of you, or something that you hope that will happen. It's probably going to happen sooner than you think. Okay, so they may have a surprise or trick up their sleeve, and they're going to make it happen for you. All right, and then as your advice, you guys got success. Success comes quicker when you practice daily discipline and self-control. Start with one manageable habit to help build your discipline, and then don't give up. Success comes quicker when you practice daily discipline, self-control, and start with one manageable habit to help build your discipline, and don't give up. Nice. So a lot of you are already there and you just got to keep up the good work. But success, money, blessings, good karma, abundance, you guys are killing it. You're doing really well, or the energies are going to be in your favor very, very soon. So good luck, or congrats, you deserve it. All right. So Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading and your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then very soon your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to try my best to get it all done in time. Okay? So thank you so much for your love and support. I'll see you guys next time and talk to you soon. All right. So now let's move on to Gemini. All right, hi Gemini, how are you? I hope you guys are doing amazing, my sweet gems of my eyes. So your first affirmation is I'm clear. I am clear. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I am clear. I have clear thoughts. I know what I need to do. There's no confusion. I know, hear, see very clearly. So if you feel like you've been in the fog or confused, or you're kind of all over the place, just tell yourself that, nope, I'm clear, I have clarity, I know what I need to do, I have clear directions, and everything's good. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 36. So 36 or the number 9 could be significant for you or mean something to you in this next little while. And it says, I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy. I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy. Yes, and I would definitely say that about my baby boy. But maybe I'm biased. All right, and then as your mermaid oracle message, it's card number 11. So 11 could be significant for you guys as well. And it says sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. So at this time, you got to really pay attention to see what sacrifices are you making, and which one of those are actually worth it, are actually helping you, building you, or are maybe hindering you and breaking you down. So not all sacrifices are bad. Some sacrifices are good, sacrifices you make to have a better life or to create discipline, stuff like that. But maybe some sacrifices you're doing are not helping. So you're gonna have to take a look at your own personal life and kind of see where that fits. But if this is something you've been thinking about, this may be your sign to kind of reevaluate, take a look, and maybe reassess where you need to pull back or where you need to maybe continue. So your sacrifices. Some are worth making, some are not so worth it. So for you to decide, okay? Your animal spirit message is coming from the grouse. I think that's how you say it. And the grouse is here to remind you to express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. What's that? That's so crazy. I feel like I was just doing that right before your reading. I was like, boom, 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 boom. Crazy. So express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and or dancing. Nice. So maybe some of you are dancers, or you like to move, or you just like to be silly, or you like to dance, or you like to, kind of move your body or something. This is your sign. do it more. It may be really helpful, or it may be something that kind of keep you upbeat or get your mind off things. So drumming, dancing, movement. Okay. All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got golden healer. Golden healer, and it's associated with the solar plexus chakra. It brings in success in a business or other ventures, brings health and abundance into the home by spreading happiness and joy, increases sense of self-worth, self-confidence, and self-love, and cleanses and enhances all of the organs of the body. And an affirmation associated with golden healer is, my life is filled with positivity and abundance. My life is filled with positivity and abundance. So golden healer might be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. All right, my Geminis, what's going on with you guys this second half of November? All right, so it looks like here that you are manifesting. There's a lot of manifestations taking place, or you're going to start manifesting a lot of new things maybe right now. Maybe you're getting better or refining your gifts, your talents, your hobbies, your creativity, your imagination, or you're just trying to use the tools and resources around you to create your reality, to create a different life, or to make things happen, or just kind of do things a different way. It's like you're really tuning into your own magic, and you're believing in yourself, and trying to, you know, just be in good vibes and manifest better things for yourself. But it looks like there could be some frustrations here coming maybe with another person, or maybe it could be maybe your own, like maybe you sometimes get in this internal conflict by thinking about it too much. And sometimes you just need to do things without thinking, you know what I mean? Whereas like if you think too much about it, or you're looking to reading through the manual instead of actually just doing the thing, it makes it seem a lot harder than it actually is. Whereas if you just kind of just did it, you'll learn as you go. You know, it's kind of like if you're, I don't know, learning to ride a bike, or you know, doing something like that. You can only read so much about it. You got to just do it and you'll learn. Yeah, you may fall here and there, but as you do the action, you'll learn. You'll make mistakes, but you'll learn a lot faster. So don't let your own head get to you. Don't let your head be your worst enemy and start like, oh, well, I have to do it this way, or like this person said this, and then this book said that, and then that the manual said this. Like, try to get out of that internal conflict that you may have, and just work on doing things. Like, try new things, new techniques, new methods, and just know that you will make mistakes. It won't be perfect, but you will get better as you just do it. So that you don't fall into that analysis paralysis where you like are analyzing it so much and thinking about it so much that you never actually take action. You know what I mean? So taking action and doing it is the best thing you can do, right? There's always someone who may be smarter, more talented, better, but whoever's actually putting in the work, whoever's actually being consistent and doing things is always gonna have the upper hand. So you want to get out of your head. Don't think about it too much. Don't think that you need to have everything perfect, the facts, the numbers, the science, everything. Just do it. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself, and just know that you'll get better as time goes. And also, if there is someone in your life that maybe is telling you like, oh, you shouldn't do that, like, oh, that's dumb, like that's your good luck with that, or like they're discouraging you or making you feel like your ideas are dumb, or kind of giving you a hard time, and like whenever you bring up something that you want to do, they're kind of like, oh no, that's dumb, like don't do that, or like not really encouraging you, not supporting you, don't share that with this person, or don't even talk to them. Don't give them any attention, because it's only going to bring more conflict, or them not believing in you, and then that discouraging you from doing something that maybe you would have been really good at, or you would have exceeded and excelled in. Okay, so there could be maybe a misunderstanding or maybe an argument with someone who just doesn't see things the way you do. And I think we kind of got that energy in your weekly reading, if I recall. Where like sometimes there are some people who have very strong beliefs or very strong opinions about things, and they may not understand it, and so they're giving you their advice from their perspective, but that may not be what's right for you. You know, it's kind of like, you know, maybe years ago when some people thought, you know, you can never have a career off social media, or you can never make money doing whatever, you know, things on content on social media. Now that's what a lot of people are doing, so it is possible. But if people don't see it, or if they haven't seen examples, they may not believe in it, you know? So you are at a point right now where you have to believe in things that maybe haven't really manifested yet, but you know in your mind, in your heart, that it's possible and you can do it. So believe in yourself, okay? Don't be discouraged by other people's thoughts, opinions, criticisms, and then let that get into your head, and then you start thinking too much, and then you don't do it. When if you just did it, you would prove everybody wrong, okay? So believe in your magic, believe in your creativity. You're going to be manifesting a lot right now, but you'll manifest faster if you get out of your head. Get out of your head and don't let other people get into your head. Got it? Got it? All right. All right. And that is your love message. You guys got, let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Ask for and accept support from others. Let your friends help you. So there may be some friends that can help you with your love life. Maybe they want to set you up or put you on a blind date or introduce you to someone, or hey, let's go on a double date, or they want you to go out somewhere with them and maybe that's where you're going to meet someone. So maybe at this time, let your friends help you when it comes to maybe some love romantic situation you got going on, or maybe they can give you some advice or talk to you about some things. And then what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I was in denial. I was in denial. So whoever this person is, whether they're from your past, present, or in the near future, this person may admit to you, or they're admitting to themselves right now mentally, that they were in denial. So maybe this person hurt you, and maybe that's why you need to talk to your friends, just to vent because of this love situation or someone who maybe broke your heart or something. But little do you know that this person internally now is like feeling maybe regretful, or man, like I wasn't honest, or like, oh, I was in denial, I didn't really speak my truth, or why did I do that, or just like second questioning things and having those kind of thoughts. But they may actually say it to you. They're thinking it, but they may actually say it to you at some point, you know, I was in denial, you know, sorry, or like I wasn't being completely honest, or like I wish I was, or you know, may admit to something. Okay. And then as your advice, you guys got ask for help. Ask for help. It's okay to need help from time to time, even though asking for it can be difficult. Put your pride aside to allow support in. The relief will be rewarding. So I feel like at this time, it's not like sometimes it's not about asking for help is bad. It's maybe you were just asking the wrong people, the people who don't have the same mindset as you, or don't see things the way where you see them. You want to ask people who are kind of like on your same wavelength, and you know, understand what you have going for you, and are encouraging you, supporting you, like those kinds of friends, those kinds of people. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Because a lot of times people will help you, but just maybe you've been asking the wrong people for help, and that's what made you feel like, oh, I don't want to ask anyone for help, because when I did, it didn't help me at all. It was terrible, but it's because you were asking the wrong people. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you're going through something, and it's maybe with your love life. If you had a breakup or something happened, maybe some of your friends can kind of help you, give you some support, encouraging words, and stuff like that. Okay, all right. So find your tribe, find your people who actually, you know, maybe speak your language and kind of want things that you want, and understand why you want these things instead of like fighting against you. Okay? All right. So, and it's no point in like trying to change someone's opinion and perspective if they are very set in stone, like, nope, I don't like this. There's no point in trying to change someone's opinion. If you know they don't like this and that's what you like, just don't talk about it with them. You know, find people who actually like the thing that you're working on, and you can actually get somewhere with them. Okay? All right, so Gemini, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading and your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 prediction like I do every year. So be on the lookout for that, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. All right, take care. All right, so now let's move on to Cancers. Hi Cancers, how are you? Hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay, so Cancers, your first affirmation is I am fabulous. I am fabulous. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up, and at night before you go to bed. I'm fabulous and I love it, and I believe in myself and I love myself, and no one can tell me different. I'm fabulous. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 17. So 17 or the number 8 could be significant or mean something to you. And it says, my greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. My greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. Because what's for me is for me and for no one else. So no one can take that away from me. Love it. All right, and then as your Mermaid Oracle message, you guys got card number 3. So number 3 could be significant as well. And it says receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Nice. So right now you're going to really need that receptive energy. You may be getting a lot of gifts, receiving a lot of energy, compliments, messages from people. Maybe you are going to be feeling more giving or wanting to give back, or establishing more of that balance of giving and receiving. But allow yourself to receive as well. Sometimes if you're so used to giving, it can feel weird when someone wants to give back to you. But if someone is giving you a compliment, giving you something, just receive it. Say, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay? Receive the gifts that are coming your way. All right, and then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the camel. And the camel is here to remind you to trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. You got this. You can get through it. Okay? All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got honey calcite, and it's associated with the solar plexus chakra. It increases feelings of self-worth, confidence, and courage, and helps one overcome all obstacles of life, detoxifies and heals the kidneys, bladder, bowel, and even the energy of the home. It increases physical, mental, and spiritual energetic growth. And an affirmation associated with honey calcite is, I love and accept myself for who I am. I love and accept myself for who I am. So honey calcite might be a great crystal for all of you at this time, or in this next little while. All right. So Cancers, what's happening with you guys generally speaking in the second half of November? Okay. I feel like there's lots of exciting news, exciting messages. You may be receiving a lot of attention, or a lot of people wanting to reach you, talk to you, get in contact with you. There could be someone romantically that you're with, or you're involved with, who is giving you a lot of attention, talking to you consistently, spending a lot of time going back and forth, texting like, hey cutie, hey, oh, I miss you, love you, whatever, like going back and forth. So love could be here for you guys, and you could be receiving love through other people as well, like friends, supporters, customers, clients, but also a romantic partner as well. And if you are with someone, this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like yourself, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys, okay? But I do see here that like there's a lot of love around you, or you could be receiving heartwarming messages, love, support. Someone is giving you a lot of attention, or you're definitely reciprocating and giving a lot of attention to this person as well. Okay, and things are going fast. So your love life, what you're feeling, the love that you're receiving, it's like growing. It's growing and it's coming in really, really fast. So I like where this is going. So if you are single, you may meet someone. If you're with someone, it looks like things are going to be progressing. And if this doesn't have to do with like love, romance, this could be like maybe support, love that you're receiving that's like in abundance so much right now. Love it. All right. And then as your love message, you guys got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So time to have some alone time with you and your boo thing. All right. And then what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is past life connection. Past life connection. So some of you, whoever you're with, or if it's someone from your past or someone you're dealing with right now, you guys may have a past life connection. So you may be soulmates. You like have known each other in a past life, or you feel like you've known each other for so much longer than this lifetime. You probably have a past life connection, and that's why it feels deep. It feels like, I can't stop talking to you. I feel like we're attached to the hip. I feel like I can I can't be without you. Like, we're meant to be together. And it's this like intense bond and emotions that you share with each other. So beautiful. I love it. Your advice is about nurturing. To create your surroundings is the first step. The next step is to nurture. Nurture your tribe, who you surround and work and yourself with, and in business, and then watch the magic unveil. So nurture your life, the things that matter, and watch things grow, manifest, progress, and become beautiful ever and better than you ever imagined. Okay, so Cancers, I hope you guys enjoyed this and you found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next readings in your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and then very soon your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. Be patient with me. I'm gonna try my best to get everything in time. This is kind of like a very busy time, so I'm gonna try my best, but be on the lookout for that, okay? So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or what's going on with you guys. I'm wishing you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care. All right, so now let's move on to Leo. All right, hi Leos. How are you? Hope you guys are doing amazing. So Leos, your first affirmation is I am manifesting. I am manifesting. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I am manifesting. I am manifesting my dream life. I'm manifesting good health, peace, happiness, love, abundance, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Tell yourself I'm manifesting it, and it's going to come. It's going to be real, and it's going to happen sooner than I think. But you got to really believe it, okay? Your second affirmation is coming from card number 34. So 34 or the number 7 could be significant for you. And it says, I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. Nice. So maybe some of you have been trying to up your money game, make more money, or get like a side hustle, side hobby, or have multiple streams of income, which obviously can never hurt. So practice saying that. I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. Or maybe you're trying to change jobs or maybe get a new job possibly. All right. And then as your mermaid oracle message, you guys got card number 41. So 41 or the number 5 could also be significant for you. And it says sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. So sisterhood. Maybe some of you are going to be spending a lot of time with some friends, people that you hold dear, whether they're like friends, family or friends, but you guys are just very close. Maybe establishing real connections with people that you get along with really well, loyalty, having fun. So this could be a time when you're creating deeper bonds, or you're spending time with people who you have like a genuine love and bond with. Okay, all right. And then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the weasel. And the weasel is here to remind you to be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So Mr. Weasel here says, be silent, pay attention, simply observe with your eyes, your ears, and your physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. All right, so now's the time to just kind of like pay attention, observe, watch, not react, not pounce or act impulsively, okay? Your crystal is Mookaite, and it's associated with the root chakra. It can be a protection and communication stone. It's a great stone for decision making and creativity. It promotes new perceptions, ideas, and work, aids in coping with loneliness, fear, and depression, promotes grounding, moving forward, self-esteem, and meditation. And an affirmation associated with Mookaite is, I am always surrounded with love and light. I am always surrounded with love and light. So Mookaite might be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. Okay? All right, my dear Leos. So what is going on here with you guys in this next little while? Okay, so I see here that like you may have to like start from the bottom, or like you're starting as like a beginner on something, and you maybe because of that, because you have to start fresh or start from the beginning, or you're kind of new to something, maybe you're just kind of focusing on the baby steps, the building blocks, you may kind of feel like it's going to take so long to win or to succeed, or maybe you just started a business, maybe you just started school, or you just now started trying to work on your finances, or pay down debts or make more money or something, but you feel like you're so far away from where you want to be, your goals, and that it feels like kind of unattainable, that you already kind of like are self-defeated, or like it's hard to be in that winner mentality, and so you're almost like feeling like a loser, and not allowing yourself to see that like everyone starts somewhere, like we all, even the most successful person, they started somewhere. No one, well, maybe some people were handed everything, but that's very few, it's not very common. And I feel like don't get discouraged if you feel like you're starting from the bottom on something and you feel clueless, or you feel like it's going to take forever to reach your certain goals or things that you want. Don't let that discourage you. You got to maintain that winner mentality even when you're not winning, okay? Right now, if you feel like you're losing, you feel like you're not winning, you kind of feel like you're falling behind, or maybe you overspent or something, don't let that make you regress, okay? You got to maintain winner mentality no matter what. Winner mentality even when you're losing. Even if you feel like things are, maybe this month was not that great or something, bounce back up. Bounce back. Be like, nope, I'm fine. I'm still a winner. I'm still going to reach my goals. Everything's going to be okay. And even if I got to start fresh, or, try different methods, try new things, it's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm, dumb. It doesn't mean that I'm not capable or I can't do it. It just means I got to learn different methods, learn different things. Everyone's a beginner with everything. And you don't compare yourself to other people or feel like you need to like have this title, have this image or something right away. We all want to like have this success right away, but it takes time, and even the people that you see that are super successful or whatever, most likely, most of them, didn't just happen overnight. Maybe for some people, but that's not common. That doesn't happen for most people. It takes a lot of time, but because that's all you see, you think that, oh, I should just be successful now, or I should just have this, what I want now. But no, it takes a lot of time. So you gotta like try to maintain that enthusiasm, that passion, that motivation, that winner mentality, even when you're still in the beginning stages. If you're just going through school, or you're just starting a business and maybe having a little downturn, or like kind of struggling a little bit, you gotta still keep your head up no matter what, okay? Or even if you did feel like you kind of lost a little bit, you fell back, or something kind of went wrong, or this was maybe not so good of a month, it's okay. Keep your head up. Next month will be better. And if it's not, the next month will. You've got to keep going. Don't lose your steam. Don't lose your rhythm. And don't feel like a failure just because like one thing, or like 1 month, or one whatever maybe didn't go so well. Okay? Or because you didn't win number 1 or get first place or win the competition, you're like, I suck. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Okay? You are a winner. You just got to maintain that energy. And I feel here that like you probably don't like to ask for help, or you don't like to you don't want people to think you need help, and look at you and maybe feel sorry, or like you don't want a pity party. And so you always like to like look the part and keep a smile on your face, and seem like you have it all together. Fake it till you make it kind of energy, not in a way like you're trying to be fake, but like you don't want people to think that you're needing or you're suffering and stuff like that. And I get it, but you also don't have to pretend that like everything's perfect, if it's not, it's fine. Like you will see that more people relate to you when you realize that most people don't have it all together. What you see on social media or the internet or TV, whatever, is not real life. That's not most people. That's not most cases. And you're just seeing the highlights of everybody. Just because you see all these fancy things everywhere, that's not everyone's reality. It's just what you see on your feed. But just know that everyone's struggling with something, and you're not alone. And it's okay if you're starting from the bottom up. It's okay if you're starting with baby steps. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? Or if you feel like you kind of have to downgrade on something just to kind of, make sure you're not stressed about something else, don't be ashamed. Who cares? Don't worry about it, okay? No one is judging you as harshly as you judge yourself. I promise you, okay? No one cares that much. It's you that cares. And I also feel here that you may not want to like apologize to someone or to something because you're gonna feel weak, or it's gonna make you feel like vulnerable. But you may need or you may want to apologize and be like, oh, you know what, you were right, I do actually need this, or I probably shouldn't have, you know, kind of overextended myself. But it may kind of be difficult for you to do that, or vice versa. Okay? All right, so stay encouraged, guys. Keep your head up. I know this is like a weird time right now when the economy and everything is like not in our favor and things suck, but we got to keep it pushing, and don't be ashamed. Don't feel like you have to have it all together right now. If you do have it all together, hey, good for you, but most of us probably don't, and that's okay. Don't worry, okay? All right, so as your love message, you guys, or I do also feel like here you could receive a message from someone, or maybe you're gonna message someone that you're kind of struggling, or that you lost something that you were really excited about, and so that may be a conversation you have with someone, okay? As your love message, you guys got here reconciliation. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay? What someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. So whoever this person is, it's probably that person that's coming back into your life because they can't stop thinking about you. They miss you. They want to talk to you. And so they couldn't resist. Your advice is transition. You've been hearing the call. Surrender to what is about to unfold for you. Enjoy the transition into the new awakened you. So now is a very transitional period for you, and things are about to probably change, or you're about to enter like a whole new period of your life. But it's not a bad thing, okay? All right, so Leos, I hope you guys enjoyed this or you found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, and monthlies, and then very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try my best to make sure it's all in time, but have patience or give me grace. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. All right, so now let's move on to Virgos. Hi Virgos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Virgos, your first affirmation is I'm confident. I am confident. Yes, please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up, and at night before you go to bed. I am confident. I am confident in my abilities. I'm confident in my decision makings. I'm confident in what I have to offer. I'm confident in myself. I know it's not always easy to be confident. A lot of times life and how life is kind of works against us, but we gotta remain confident and know that like we can persevere, we can get through things, and you know, it's not about being cocky or arrogant, but just having enough confidence to go after the things that we want to do without letting fear stop us. All right, and then your second affirmation is coming from card number 32. So 32 or the number 5 could be significant for you as well. And it says, I ask, I believe, I shall receive. I ask, I believe, I shall receive. Yes. Repeat that out loud. Your Mermaid Oracle message is coming from card number 28. So 28 or the number 10 could be significant for you guys as well. And it is sanctuary. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. So sanctuary, it's like your safe place. Maybe some of you at this time or during this time are gonna try to like kind of protect your peace and find your place where you can kind of just like relax and be in private and not have anyone disturb you. I'm seeing like, you know, those signs they put at hotel doors, like do not disturb. You're like, please do not disturb me, world. I just want to be left alone. I want to be in peace. I want to be able to just sit here and relax and not feel judged or not feel like everyone's pressuring me. So this could be a time when you're really trying to like set boundaries, protect yourself, have more privacy, and kind of just make sure that your energy is not being impeded on. So do what you gotta do, okay? Okay, and then as your animal spirit message, you guys got the elk. Nice, beautiful. It's very fitting for like the holidays. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what. Others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Beautiful, nice. Maybe some of you will actually see an elk in person if you live in a climate or area where there are elk. So stand tall, don't let anyone or anything get you down. You will get the respect that you deserve. But first you gotta make sure that you're not changing your ways because of other people. Stand tall, okay? Whether they like it or not. Okay, so as your crystal, you guys got Lemurian. And it's associated with the crown chakra. It improves the quality of life, is an incredibly healing stone for the physical body after surgery or trauma, helps those who struggle with PTSD, reduces pain, and boosts your immune system. Okay, and an affirmation associated with Lemurian is, I am connected to the divine source of information. I'm connected to the divine source of information. So Lemurian might be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in the second half of November. All right, sorry, I'm like losing my breath because I'm getting tired now. Almost at 2 hours. Okay, so Virgos, what's going on with you guys in the second half of November? So some of you may have Libra in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, maybe also fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel more so Libra energy, but doesn't have to be, could just be the energy. So I feel like things are gonna look right and feel right and be corrected at this time. So let's say you were working on something or building something and there was like a little thing that needed to get fixed, or maybe like a house was being built or something, and like, oh, there's something that wasn't right. It's gonna get fixed, or it's gonna become perfect. It's gonna be very symmetrical, balanced. Everything's gonna be like coordinated perfectly now. If, you know, maybe there was like a party, a celebration, maybe you're in charge of hosting, you know, some kind of celebration or holidays, you're really like perfecting everything. You're making sure everything's like, you know, balanced, it's symmetrical, it looks good, feels good, the vibe is good. And you're gonna feel like everyone is participating equally. So instead of maybe you being in charge of everything or you doing everything because you usually like to do it, you enjoy it even though it's exhausting, maybe now you're gonna have help. Now you're gonna feel like actually other family members or other people are actually helping you. They're bringing some meals as well. They're bringing some decorations, or they're helping with some things, or they're helping with cleanup, you know, instead of making you do everything and being in charge of everything, even though you like it, but it's tiring and it's exhausting. Sometimes it's not fair. So there could be some kind of party, celebration, holiday, something you're hosting, or something that's you're being put together, and it's gonna like for show or presentation, but you're gonna get help and things are gonna be fair now. It's not gonna be all on you, even if you want it to be. But I think most of you probably would appreciate some help, even though you're probably like, I could probably do it better. Sometimes people may mess it up, but you may receive the help and things are going to be made right. Okay. Also, if you were having some issues with your relationship, maybe, and you guys were fighting or kind of bickering with each other for some time, it does feel like now you guys are establishing peace and you have assigned specific roles and duties in the household, or like you now are talking a lot better. Things are more peaceful, more harmonious. We know what you need to do. I know what I need to do. And we're working together. And you could be celebrating the presentation of something, something coming together, or you're just, you're gonna be going to more festivities, more get-togethers, family functions, holidays, you know, stuff like that. And you are this time doing things in a way that's like not so chaotic. It's a lot more like peaceful, makes more sense. You're getting everything right. If it was like maybe a little bit too much before, or like in the years past, okay? And I think I lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you were having some issues with someone, like your person, your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or whatever, or someone you're dating, talking to, you guys are now gonna have like very clear conversations, or you're now able to be on the same page. If before issues came up when you went to parties or get-togethers and how each behaved, now both people know what they need to do and there's not going to be as many problems. They're like, okay, I know not to go too far, make sure I don't have too many drinks and then I don't embarrass this other person, you know what I mean? So more respected boundaries, I see. So I see things going more smoother when it comes to celebrations, things coming together, but also maybe your love life, okay? and you know what you need to do, or things are making, like, wrongs are being made right. And if you were decorating, fixing something in your home, building, office, it's going to get fixed and it's going to look really nice. It's going to be very symmetrical, pretty, balanced. And what else here? Yeah, and I just feel like now, instead of things being very chaotic and mixed up and crazy, it's like things are more organized now. And it's like the roles assigned are more fair and not so like imbalanced like maybe it was before. Okay, all right. And then as your love message, you guys got love yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So take good care of yourself. Love yourself, okay? Part of the best thing you could do for someone is to take good care of yourself, so that they know how to take care of you. They know how to love you, and what's going to make you happy. And if you are single or whatever, like, just focus on yourself right now, take good care of yourself, and someone's going to see that and appreciate that in you. Okay? All right. And then what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I regret how I handled things in the past. I regret how I handled things in the past. So whoever this person is, they're having some doubts, they're having some regrets about things that happened, maybe things that they said, that they did, or that they didn't say, that they didn't communicate. They're now feeling a little bit regretful and maybe sad or upset about some things, or how things ended, or how things went down. So they're feeling some regrets. So they may reach out to you, or may talk to you, or maybe apologize, or say that they, want to do better, etc. Lastly is your advice. You guys got strength. It takes courage to be responsible for everything your daily life involves. In trying times, apply compassion to resolve matters in a different way than you normally would. So it takes courage to be responsible for everything your daily life involves. In trying times, apply compassion to resolve matters in a different way than you normally would. So stay strong. When things are like chaotic or stressful, just use love, maybe use a different method, be calm, cool, and collected, and you will find the energy, you will find the strength, you will find the solutions. Okay? So keep your head up no matter what, guys. I think there was something else I was going to say about the message earlier, but now I think I lost my train of thought. Yeah, okay, this is what I was going to say. When it comes to like the parties and you and your spouse or person you're dealing with, if you are like, let's say there's a holiday function or like a get together, Thanksgiving or something, and you are already remarried, or you're with someone else, or you have a baby daddy, baby mama, stuff like that, you're now able to like have like a cordial relationship with the other person, where it's not going to be as much drama. You guys can be in the same room and it's going to be fine, and it's not going to be as like much animosity towards each other for the sake of maybe kids or like family, stuff like that. Okay? All right. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading in your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, so on and so on. And then very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 prediction. Okay? So be patient with me, be on the lookout, and everything will come in due time. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. All right. So now let's move on to Libra. Hi Libras, my dear Libras. I hope you guys are doing good. So Libras, your first affirmation is, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Please practice saying this out loud if you can in the mornings you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I am beautiful. I have a beautiful heart. I have a beautiful soul, and that's something that no one can take away from me. Beauty, my beauty goes beyond the external. It's something internal. It's in my heart, it's in my soul, and that is something that can never change in me, whether I'm old, young, whatever. I'm beautiful. Your second affirmation is coming from card number 11. So 11 could be significant for you or mean something to you. And it says, I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present moment in time. I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present point in time. Beautiful. So you're really just living in the present, being in the moment, and acknowledging where you're at, how far you've come, but trying to just like focus on the now instead of the past or the future. As your Mermaid Oracle message, you guys got card number 34. So 34 or the number 7 could also be significant for you guys. And it's Yemaya, the grandmother ocean, primordial. So Libras, I feel like at this time you may be connecting with your roots, your ancestors, your family members, or old traditions, things from your past, or hanging out with family, or really thinking of family or your legacy and, you know, what you're going to leave, you know, behind as you age, as you get older. And maybe really connecting with what really matters, your heart space, your soul, and the people, places, things that you really, really love. So it's like that grandmother spirit. Maybe you're really close with your grandmother or with a grandparent in your life, or you may be spending some time or seeing or hearing from a grandparent or a grandmother very soon. And maybe this person's really important to you, or someone who raised you, or someone who made you who you are today. And you may be thinking of this person, or maybe their energy has influenced you or impacted you. Okay, or maybe you yourself are a grandparent. I don't know. All right, so as your animal spirit message, you guys got the unicorn, and the unicorn is here to remind you to indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Nice. So all of you have magic inside of you. It's just about embracing it and expressing it and showing it to the world, or just playing with it and, you know, with yourself. You don't always have to like show anyone or tell anyone about it, but just embrace the magic that lives within you, okay? And you can express it through your art, dance, work, songs, music, food, you know, whatever it is that you like to do, or your creative hobbies. All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got kyanite. And it's associated with the throat chakra. It encourages mental stamina and communication, can help support the throat, muscles, and brain. Known for bringing calmness and tranquility, is great for balancing yin and yang energies. Excellent for helping one through recovery of addictions and negative thought patterns. And an affirmation associated with kyanite is, I easily receive communication that is best for my highest self. I easily receive communication that is best for my highest self. So kyanite might be a great crystal for you guys to check out or look into in this next little while. All right, my gorgeous Libras, what's happening with you guys at this time? All right, so I feel like you guys are like needing a mental break. You want to rest, or maybe you've been more tired lately, or you are just waking up from a nap, or just from sleeping, or you feel like you need to rest. You need to kind of like remove or get rid of the noise, or get rid of people around you, or something has been on your mind. You've been thinking about something lately, and these thoughts, what has been happening in your life has led you to thinking this way. And what you're thinking about is getting out, maybe changing your environment, changing your surroundings, changing the people, places, things that you talk to, that you hear, that you listen to, that you see on a daily basis. Maybe some of you like are wanting to move. Maybe you want to go to a different place, or you want to have a new beginning, or you want to change your life, or you want to maybe have different friends or associate yourself with different people. Or you really want to like be more creative or express yourself more and have more confidence. So I feel like a lot of you, maybe you've been feeling like you need to change, like something needs to change. It could be very different for all of you, but you're like, I feel like I need to change, or I need to do something, or like maybe I need to change my room, or I need to go somewhere and get kind of like a fresh new perspective, or maybe make new friends, or go take a class somewhere, or move to a different place possibly. But I just feel like you've been in your head a little bit thinking, resting, or you feel like you need to rest. You need to kind of remove the noise and drama and things that have been surrounding you. And so you've been really, because maybe you've had some time, or you're taking some time to like for yourself to kind of think, reset, you kind of are coming to the conclusion that, man, I think I need to change. I need to move. My environment and my surroundings, or something needs to kind of change. And I want to progress, I want to evolve, I want to develop, and I feel like maybe my surroundings or the people, places, things around me are not helpful for that. They're kind of hindering me, or I'm not going to grow if I stay here. I feel like I need to get out, or I need to do my own thing, or move out, or something, change roommates, whatever the case is. So these are thoughts that you're having, and something that you're kind of going through in private, like thinking about. So you may need more rest, and you may need to just kind of take some time for yourself to come to these realizations, but this could be something that you're already kind of been thinking about. And so you're going to want to get up and moving, change something, do something, have a new adventure, maybe get re-inspired. Maybe you feel like things have been stagnant, or you've been kind of bored, or you just been like, oh, I feel like uninspired, or like, like something needs to change, or something needs to, I need to do something different in my life. And so you want to get re-inspired, you want to get re-motivated, and you're going to get moving. Maybe you're going to go on an adventure, or go on a road trip, or go to the city or town, you know, an hour away or something, or make new friends, or like, you feel like something needs to change, and like you've been in a place, a situation, a relationship, something for too long, and now you're like, okay, I'm not happy here. Something is not complete. I'm not fulfilled. I need to move on to the next thing, or go on to the next chapter in my life. And it may not be something big, but it's just something little that you may want to do to kind of move away, or be in a different environment that's more like inspiring for you, or may actually be more beneficial for you. Okay? All right. And maybe help you build more confidence and expressing yourself, and people who maybe will align you or get you closer to people who are more like-minded like you. All right. And maybe you just feel like you need more fun, you need more like spontaneity or something in your life. All right, so that's your love message. Sorry, I get out of breath. I'm like tired now. So it's like almost 2 hours. So your love message is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Playfulness, yes. So this is your sign. This is maybe confirmation. Yes, have some fun. Be playful. Okay, recapture romance, allow your inner child, your youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Or find someone like you who's like lighthearted and fun and adventurous, and can, you know, match your energy and not put you down, or make you feel like you're being too silly, or not realistic or something. All right, and then what someone is thinking, feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I love you. I love you. I love you. So someone here, whether it's someone in your life, someone you're in a relationship with, or your past or future coming in, they love you. This person loves you, and they're not only thinking this, but I feel like they may say it to you. And I do feel, according from your last reading, your weekly reading, that yeah, there's love in the air. So someone may say I love you, or they're definitely feeling this and thinking this. Nice. Lastly, as your advice, you guys got boundaries. Everyone needs them, but have you set them? If they're based around certain people in your circle, do they know what these boundaries are? So boundaries are going to be really important for you guys at this time. And sometimes that can be hard to do when things are going well, right? When you're like all in love and you're in the beginning stages and stuff like that. But you want to make sure that's the best time to do it. That is the best time to do it, not when there's already problems. You want to do it in the beginning when there's no problems and things are lighthearted and fun and, you know, airy. So make sure you set boundaries. Make sure people know how far to go, what not to do, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. And so there's no confusion, okay? Protect your peace, protect yourself. All right, so my gorgeous Libras, I hope you guys enjoyed this and you found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your next reading and your weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and so on and so on. And then very soon I'll come out with your yearly 2024 predictions. So be on the lookout for that. Be patient with me. I'm going to try my best to make sure everything's on time, but it's a very hectic, busy time. So bear with me, guys. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and I wish you guys all the best. Take care. Love you. Bye.